Welcome to my channel. I'm Dana with Creatively Created Crochet, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I am here with another From the Hook Friday, and I cannot wait to tell you what I worked on this week. Again, thank you for everyone who supports me, who follows me on my Instagram, Facebook, as well as who are subscribed to this channel. If you are new, my name is Dana, and every week I like to come to you and share with you things that I worked on, things that I made, some announcements. Again, this week I'm doing a giveaway. For those who have watched my other videos, I released a giveaway on last night, and it's an awesome video, so I hope you guys go and check it out. You can look at the rules and find out how to be eligible for this giveaway. I will be announcing the winner for that giveaway next week. And so, again, I'll be doing another giveaway as well, and that is going to be for my 2,000 subscribers. So everyone who has been subscribing all this time, I haven't been doing my channel for very long. You have been supporting me so awesomely, and I thank you for that. I believe I started this channel 2019 in the month of September. And so from that time on, I have been doing this channel, and I have been creating videos and content for you guys, and you have been giving me some awesome feedback. So I cannot do this without you guys. So I definitely want to say thank you so much. I want to share with you some things that I worked on this week, and some things that I haven't finished this week. So I'm going to start off with the thing I haven't finished yet, just so that we can get it out of the way, because this is something that it should have been done already, but I hadn't got a chance to. This is a awesome cardigan that I'm almost done with. I just have to finish one sleeve, guys. I've done the collar, I've done all that, I've done this sleeve. I just have one more that needs to be done. I've done this in the color of, I want to say it is not gold, it is saffron, the color of saffron, and Red Heart Super Saver. This is by the awesome Ashley at Heart Hook Home. It's called a Cozy Classroom Cardigan, and this is going to be for my 6-year-old son. He loves cardigans, and he loves to be warm in class. He usually gets cold in class. Well, he was born with a hemoglobin C trait, and the doctors always told me that he'll probably have some type of lifelong anemia, and so it will help him to keep warm in class. So he loves gold, and it's one of his favorite, it's one of his actual school colors. His school colors are gold, baby blue, navy blue, and white, and so he can wear this to his classroom. So he has a navy blue one I already made. If you look on my pages and my channel, or any of my Instagrams or social medias, you'll see that I made him one this year and last year. So he definitely loves it, and I'm making this one. So I'll have this one done for him Monday, and I'll get some pictures so you guys can see. Let me move on to some things that I have made. I'm going to show a picture here. This is something that I made for my awesome leaders that go to this awesome church, this awesome organization in my community. They wanted to support. They reached out to me and they said, I want to support. What can we do? And so they were like, I want a hat and a scarf. And so I sent one to them. They were awesome. They supported me from day one, and I was able to make them this scarf and this hat for this awesome, beautiful woman of God. So here is the hat and the scarf, guys. I'm just going to insert the photo here. Notice that I put this, the hat and the scarf, it has fur on the hat and fur on the scarf matching it. The hat is a whole lot of Slouchy beanie, and it's by the awesome Katie Dobson. Her page is called I Cannot Even, and I love her patterns. This beanie that I'm wearing already is the same exact beanie. That one is just done in royal blue, and I've done an awesome scarf. The scarf is knit, and I've done that with my awesome knitting machine. This knitting machine is called the Sentro, Sentro. And so a lot of knitting machines are out there these days, guys, and so I wanted to test this one out to see if I liked it, to see if it was going to be something that I'm interested in, and it definitely is, guys. I'm going to be doing a review very soon, so you'll be able to see how it works, the pros, the cons, all that good stuff. I just kind of got a little bit busy, guys, but I did not forget, okay? I'm going to move on to the next thing that I finished. This is a beanie that I've done on my Sentro. Now I love doing beanies and knit stuff on the Sentro, on the knitting machines, because they take no time. So these are really super fun, but I learned a new technique. If you notice, there is a red string hanging out of here. This is just a trial and error beanie, so it's not really one I'm probably going to be putting up for sale. I may wear it just if I'm getting cold and I have to run to start the car in the morning, but it's not going to be one to sell. It was just something to try. If you notice this red string here, this red string belongs to this hat just because I tried out a new technique and I made it reversible. So I definitely like this hat because it's reversible and you can do all colors that way. And it's really fun. So usually I like to make my beanies where I double them up. And when I make these tutorials and you begin to get into knitting machines, you'll know what I mean. You're usually doubling them up and it's usually with one color. So if you if you are to actually make them reversible, you can bend up the brim and you have different colors. Like this is an awesome color. This can be like for, up and coming sports teams that are going to the Super Bowl. So these can be hats like that. And then you can also do them this way. And then you can fold up the brim this way. So they make awesome. You can turn them any way you want. And that's what I like about the reversible beanies. I've seen a lot of people making these beanies with different variegated yarns, and I haven't tried it yet. So I've always collected these variegated yarns or been gifted them, and I've always kind of thrown them to the back burner and throw them off to the side. These knitting machines are great for variegated yarns. So bring out all those variegated yarns that you're scared to use or you don't know what to make with. Beanies, head wraps, and these cowls and infinity scarves or just regular scarves are perfect in the knitting machine. It seems like the way they line up and all the colors blend together, they do such a well job in knit stitches. I don't understand why, but they really look great. Okay guys, I'm going to show you a couple other things that I worked on. A couple other things that I've made, I should say. One is a head wrap. Please guys, disregard all these strings and all these ends that I haven't woven in. That's usually the worst part of crocheting or crafting. Those little itty bitty tedious strings that you have to weave in. A lot of times I like to ask my daughter to do it for me. So this is a head wrap. I made this also with my knitting machine, guys, and I really, really like it. With the knitting machine, you'll find out that when you're doing it, after you're done, everything that you make is super stretchy, so it's not really snug. It may seem like it could be snug, but once you put it on, everything is so stretchy. It fits so beautifully, and it comes right back to size. I know sometimes when we get to crocheting and we make things that are crochet, a lot of times if we put them on, if we don't have elastic or something in them, or if the yarn isn't really has a lot of elasticity in it, they like to stay, they'll stay where the stitches are kind of like spread out a little bit. It doesn't bounce back. But with this knit stitch, they definitely bounce back, and you'll see that. You can stretch them and pull them, and they just stretch right back. So I'm a fan of that. This is an awesome Red Heart yarn. I'm not exactly sure of the color, guys, but it's a Red Heart Super Saver yarn. And it kind of gives me a teal feel, but I believe it's kind of like a teal. I don't know if it's real teal or not. It might be real teal, guys. But I definitely love this color, and I love this yarn. I started making many things with Super Saver, with Karen Simply Soft, which is awesome. But I have to I don't have much of it, and I just decided to try with this type of yarn, just a Super Saver yarn, or just a different type of worsted weight yarn, because I wanted to save on some of my Super Saver for other projects, and to also make sure this works as well, and to get familiar with the size yarn. Worsted Karen Simply Soft definitely is a size 4 yarn, but as we all know, for those who are crocheters or crafters, that yarn is a little bit thinner than the average worsted weight size 4 yarn, and so I wanted to try with this. I learned that with the Super Saver or with the Red Heart, with the Karen Simply Soft, that I don't need as many rows to make these headbands. And so I learned with these, I definitely had to make more rows. I also made a gold one, guys. I found some different YouTube videos online, and they showed me different ways, different rows you can use. This one is smaller. This is the amount of rows I usually make when I make my ones with Karen Simply Soft. I usually do like 75 rows. And then with this one, I did like 86 rows. And so it's not extremely a big difference, but I believe it feels different when I'm stretching it. I can feel a difference. So this will definitely have to be like maybe 10 or small head adult. For me, I probably got to stick with my 86 rows just because I know my head, and I think we all know our head. So it's basically some trial and error when it comes to making these things. But once you get it, it's best to write down some notes and jot down some things that you can have some ideas like, oh, okay, well, this worked for me. Or, I know what my head size is. I'm a 23 size, my head is a 23 circumference or whatever, and I want to write down, what that is, and that way I'll know how many rows I need to cover my head. So those are always good things to have. I love to have little notes. Sometimes I have mental notes, but as I'm getting a little older, I'm forgetting some of them. So I try to jot down little notes, and I went through some of my notebooks the other day, and I'm like, wow, I have some really good notes in here. So it's kind of good to keep those notes and go back over them and remember some things that you have and what you can do. So I have one more thing I want to show you guys. My mind goes everywhere. When it comes to crochet, I'm not a crocheter who just makes one thing. And I'm not knocking anyone who does, but I think it's just the way my mind works. I see people that can just stick to like hats and scarves, and they do amazingly. Their pages are great. They're organized beautifully, and I love the way it looks. But for me, I can't do that. I see people who do just baby items, and their pages are amazing, and they just have this one audience. And it's amazing. You can get all your baby shower needs. You can get all your baby photo prop needs, everything. And for me, I just can't do that. I see people who do just household items and people who just do ponchos and sweaters. My mind tells me to make it all. So for some reason, my mind goes everywhere. Oh, today I might be making sweaters. Tomorrow I'm making baby items. The next day I'm making headbands. The next day I'm making fingerless gloves. I don't know. My mind goes everywhere, and I have to create everything I see. And so I decided to get back into my earring fun. Now, when I make earrings, I usually use an awesome pattern from Jamie from Parley Blue Crochet, and she uses this awesome pattern, and it calls for hoop earrings. So you buy like a hoop earring, or she actually has some you can purchase from her Etsy shop. But if you don't want to purchase them there, you can get them from different miscellaneous stores and order them. So she usually calls for a hoop earring, right? And what you're going to do is you're going to use a crochet thread and crochet around this loop earring. Now, I love doing that, but right now I'm actually out of them. So what do you do when you're out of crochet hoops, or you're actually out of your earring hoops and you want to make earrings? Well, you go on over to One Virtuous Woman. Her name is Marcelle. Her page is amazing. She does tutorials, live, she does it all. You go over to her page and you scroll through her playlist. On her playlist, she has awesome patterns. Now, I went to a playlist called Tutorial Time. You go there. If you don't want to go to Tutorial Time, you can go to Tutorial Tuesday. Now, those two playlists are amazing amongst all of her other ones, but you'll actually see tutorials. Now, she has some awesome earring patterns and tutorials. Some of them are even written out. You just scroll and hit that description box, and she'll have some of them where they're already written and typed for you. But for the other ones, you'll have to write them down yourself. But this pattern is one of my favorites. If you follow me on any of my social media, you'll see that I've made a couple pair already. But last night, I decided what I was wearing to church tomorrow was going to be some type of gold, some type of yellow, and I wanted to wear my earrings tomorrow to church. So, guess what? I decided to make some. This pattern is called Pineapple Remix, and these earrings are amazing. Let me go ahead and show you. Let me show you. Here they go, guys. Look at those beautiful earrings. What do you think? I love them. Look at that pineapple stitch. And what I did was I bought a product called Stiff and, what was it called? I'll put the words here somewhere else. It's called Stiff and Quick. Never mind, guys. It's called Stiff and Quick. I had to think about it. And it's so awesome. It's like a starch. You probably could use a starch as well. I don't use that, but now that I feel it, it got hard, but it didn't get like a stiff, like horrible hard. I don't know exactly how hard it's supposed to get, but after I made them, I sprayed it down and let them dry. They say you can also use a blow dryer as well. I guess you can probably put layer after layer upon them. This has probably about two thick coats on them, and they're still kind of, they're pliable and you can like bend them, but they don't get out of shape. You can't, knock them out of their shape or mess up any of the stitching. I'm going to put them on so you can see. I also added a jump ring onto them. I went last night and I got some jump rings, and then I got some of these awesome earring clips. And then I also have some beautiful labels from the Naughty Boss, and I'm going to be cutting them out on some cardstock. I'm going to be labeling them and putting them there. So this is going to be really awesome. Oops. Since these are mine, guys, I'm going to show you what they look like worn. I can't wait to wear them to church tomorrow. And I might even think about maybe making like some type of cute scarf or something. Well, maybe, I don't know, because I don't want to hide my earrings. But I've been wanting to wear a puffy scarf, and I've never made one for myself. I was just telling my husband that I said I never make like hats or scarves for myself. Like this hat, this was supposed to be sold, and I decided, well, it wasn't necessarily, it wasn't an order, but it was something that I was putting out for someone to buy, and I ended up falling in love with it, and it didn't happen. So what do you guys think about these earrings? I'm thinking about doing a special for February for Black History Month. I'm thinking about doing, maybe if you spend so much money, you'll get a pair of these for free. I like this. You can choose a color, but I'm thinking I will do that just because I like giving stuff away. I don't know why, but I do. But what do you guys think about these? They're really nice. They're lightweight. And they're just adorable. I decided to do one color just because I didn't want to weave in and change colors and all that stuff. But I definitely will make some more. These are just super amazing. Again, check out One Virtuous Woman. Her page is phenomenal. So again, I thank you all for watching this channel. I'm not done yet, but I have one more thing I want to show you. I just forgot. For many of you know, like I was telling you guys about this awesome knitting machine that I have. I shared it with you last week, so if you haven't saw that video, go back and watch it, guys. Again, remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and also remember I'm doing giveaways, so you don't want to miss out. And in order for you to be eligible for these giveaways, you must be a subscriber and you must like my videos. So again, go ahead and handle all that now. Just go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, get it out of the way so that you don't forget, right? So my last thing I want to show you before I get out of your hair and get off your nerves. Voila! This is an awesome, awesome knitting machine. For those who saw my other one, I got it before and it had 48 needles. This one has 20 needles, guys. So you can make smaller items, right? You can make baby hats and socks and fingerless gloves. So I can't wait to share with you all those things that I'll be making soon. Again, I thank you for watching my video, guys. You are so amazing. I appreciate all the time that you spend with me and letting me come into your world and spend time with you. So again, until next time, remember, go and check out my giveaway video. Remember to get in there and comment and follow those rules so that way you'll be eligible for the video and the giveaway. Again, thanks for watching, guys. And until next time, I thank you for your time. And thank you for watching. Love ya.